guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got a Flosstube. So this is Flosstube 218. So what have I been stitching on since last time? So normally I would record on a Friday and today is Sunday the 31st of August. So I am a little bit late, so I do apologise. Friday I was just exhausted and yeah, not up to recording. I've not slept very well. So yeah, I didn't want to record, so yeah. I was just too tired. So since last Friday then, so I was working again on the temperature piece, and this is Temperature Walk With Me from Stitching Mommy. So let me find that one. Those notifications. So yes, Temperature Walk With Me. Oops. And this is from Stitching Mommy. So I think I showed you last time that I had caught up with all the temperatures. So this last time I was working on the pathway and the road to get some more of that filled in. So let me move this out of the way. So the temperature piece I have worked on a fair few times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 times at least, for a total of 1,144 stitches. So it goes that way. So this is where we are now. So yeah, I got caught up with the temperatures right up until today, so the end of August. So I was working on doing the pathways and finishing off the road in the middle. So from tomorrow the 1st, then I start on the paw prints again for the temperatures. So yeah, over 1,000 stitches on that piece. Very happy with that. So yeah, out the back. That's that one. So yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3, about 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I can't really tell from my notes. Yeah, so Friday I worked on it. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah. So the next piece is Tulip Delivery, and this is from Soda Stitch. Let's find that one. So this is Tulip Delivery from Soda Stitch, and I was working on this front gnome here with the purple hat and the red tulip. So Tulip Delivery I have worked on 4 times for a total of 433 stitches. So this is one of the glamorous 3 pieces that I work on for the Facebook group, the challenge. So this is where we are now. So yeah, this front gnome, the gnome himself is complete. I just need to do the tulip and then I can work on this last gnome here. It's got a blue hat, red clothing, and then a purple tulip. And I have 2 more windmills to put in, and I was asking some friends' advice for the windmill blades. So first I was thinking a grey to outline the blades, but then somebody else suggested to use the lighter brown to outline the blades. So yeah, we'll see when we get to there. Oops, some white thread. A lot of white with the beards in these gnomes, but still enjoy stitching them. So yeah, 433 stitches into that one. So I am all caught up though with the Glamorous 3 game. I have done till the end of August, and I've picked my next 3 for September. So that was Friday, and then on to Saturday I had a new start for a friend's birthday. So for Danielle, for her birthday, she picks a Christmas tree piece for her birthday start. So this one is the Barbara Anna, and it's Oh Christmas Tree. So, come on, focus. Sorry if you can hear that door slamming, it is still quite warm here and humid. There we go. So we have the Oh Christmas Tree from Barbara Anna, and I started in the centre here with the poinsettia and the start of the trunk and the branches. So this piece has had, it's been worked on twice for 438 stitches. So it's that way up. So yes, I have made a start. So when I first started stitching this, I did try and use one of the variegated flosses that I did the coffee sampler in, and then started working on one of the flowers, and I just felt that the tree wasn't looking right, so I just combined some of the brown colours. So we've got 347 and 34, no, that's the reds for the poinsettia, because this chart is in the variegated. Let's see if I can see. I found it. What? So there's some DMC, there's some DMC variegated and DMC Demont. So yeah, the DMC, but some variegated and some Demont, which is a metallic silver. So yeah, looking at the chart, I just picked 3371 and 3031. Just did a strand of each for the brown, because I thought it looked quite dark in the picture, and I wanted mine to look dark too. So I picked 2 different reds for the poinsettia, because it was the variegated, and then I started some of the white there, the snow on the branch, and then that's the start of one of the snowmen on the end. So 438 stitches. So yeah, I had to frog some of this out here and then look at the different colours, and I wanted it quite dark like the picture. So yes, had to frog a little bit because yeah, it was quite light browns, variegated browns, but so yeah, started that for Danielle's birthday. So I worked on that a bit on Saturday because we were cleaning, and then we had the new bed to make up, because we previously had a wooden framed bed, and I think we'd moved to 3 different properties while we had that wooden bed, so yeah, taking it apart to move and then reassembling it, and the legs just decided to go, yeah. We weren't quite up the floor, but yeah, the legs had gone with just, yeah, bowed out, shall we say. And then some of the slats, you put them into like those plastic clips, and yeah, moving through 3 different houses and trying to dismantle it. And yeah, so we got a metal framed bed with proper metal slats that you still have to slide in, but then they're screwed in so they're secure. So yeah, we had that on Saturday to do as well in the afternoon. So yeah, got to tea time. We just finished making the frame of the bed, so we went down to eat tea, which we had a takeaway. We just got some pizzas. Very nice. I don't usually eat thin crust pizza, but yeah, it was quite nice. It was okay. So then after tea, I then had to remake the bed, so change the bed in, and so I did a little bit of stitching on Saturday, but not very much. So cleaning in the morning, made the bed in the afternoon, and then all that. So not very much time, but yeah. Then on Sunday the 24th, I worked on chocolate delivery, and this is another piece from Soda Stitch. This is the second piece for the Glamorous 3. Let's find it. Chocolate delivery. Here we go. So this is chocolate delivery from Soda Stitch, and I finished the front gnome here, and I came and did, excuse me, some of this third gnome here behind. I also finished some of the lettering last time, so I did a little bit more on that. So chocolate delivery, just got the one day, 517. No, I've added that up wrong. So I worked on it the Sunday there, and then I picked it up the Wednesday as well to finish off the Glamorous 3. So 5, 6, 7. 23. 723 I put into this piece. Yeah, 723. I didn't read my notes properly and write it down. So this is where we are now on chocolate delivery. So I finished off some more of the letters here, and then I came down and started this third gnome in here. So all these are different reds in the clothing. So yeah, that's where we are with that piece. So delivery. So yeah, 2 of the 3 pieces for Glamorous 3. And then the rest of Sunday then I worked on the Christmas tree piece for Danielle. Then on Monday I stitched on Tulip Delivery. I've already showed you that, Tulip Delivery. I worked a bit more on the temperature piece. Then Tuesday I worked on Tulip Delivery again and the temperature piece again. Then on to Wednesday. So Wednesday was shopping day, but we usually get up early and get that done in the morning. So then I had the rest of the day to stitch. So yeah, 517 on chocolate delivery, which included the Wednesday and the Thursday 100 stitches for the Glamorous 3. So that's all caught up with. So then on Thursday I finished off the Glamorous 3. So Tulip Delivery got 103. Then I worked on Honey Delivery. So this is the 3rd piece for the Glamorous 3. Oh, that one. So this is Honey Delivery. So I was working on this front gnome here with the wings and the flowers. So Honey Delivery, just got the once for 203 stitches. So it would have been Friday Honey Delivery and today Honey Delivery. So I just did it and caught up for 203 stitches. Put it back in. So this is where we are now on Honey Delivery. So like I said, I worked on this front gnome. I'd put some of the black in last time, so I came up, finished the wing, did the rim of the hat and then the antennae. It's the butterfly and flower gnome. So this is the start of the stem here in the green. So yeah, 203 stitches. So my needle minder is sticking to the planner. Yeah. So that is that one. So like I said, the Glamorous 3 is all done and caught up with. And I've picked my next 3. So that is that done. And then the rest of Thursday then I worked on the temperature piece, so the temperature walk with me. Then Friday, like I said, I was just exhausted. I'd not slept very well, so I decided to diamond paint. So I will show you what I had started. Show you the box at least. So I have started this wreath gnome. It's from Crystal Creations here in the UK, and I got this at the range. So it's a full canvas, so it's not acrylic or anything like that. It's a wooden wrapped canvas. So I just started a little bit at the top here, and I think I've started in this green hat here to come onto this next row. So I've done all of the top apart from the big gems. I'll do those at the end. So I made a start on that on Saturday. Got a little bit of that done because I wanted to craft, but I just felt tired and achy, and yeah, I don't think I'd have been able to count, to be honest. So yeah, that was Friday. So I did one of the last key rings for that set, and then I started the gnome wreath canvas. Then on to Saturday. So Saturday for this week, the 30th, I worked on the temperature piece, and then I did a little bit of work on the fantastical greenhouse. So this is from Tiny Modernist. So let me find that one. So this is the current picture that I have loaded into Pattern Keeper. I am going to put the updated one because it's finished now. So we have the completed piece. Come on, focus. Come on, there we go. So I was concentrating on part 1 here with the unicorn, so it sort of comes, yeah, to there. So we've got the flower pots just above the unicorn, some flowers, then a little bit of the mushroom and the snail. So I just currently have those, is it part 1 and 2? No, part 3. So yeah, part 1 with the unicorn, part 2 with the gnome there, and then part 3, the top of the roof. So I just have up to part 3 in Pattern Keeper, and like I say, I do have the whole saved to my OneDrive. It's behind me. Give me a second. I'll hold it out of the way. So this one got 202 stitches. So I was just basically working on the bottom here that's going to say my happy place. So yeah, you can just see the start of the word happy here at the bottom, and obviously place is going to be over there because we've got the start of the P. But yeah, I've just started with part 1 currently. So what I'm going to do to get ready for next month is put the whole piece in, and then hopefully I'll be able to export this progress and put it into the full piece. So it should mark it off if I import the progress. Hopefully. Sometimes it doesn't work. But yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, fantastical greenhouse. So first, when I started this, I just did the outline of here, and then I started with a different colour because I didn't want to just keep stitching white. But I do have all of the outline for the greenhouse. But yeah, this time, so 202 into that one. So keep that all together. So yeah, temperature, and then fantastical greenhouse, and then today I haven't stitched so far yet. We've had Sunday dinner, we had a fry up. We don't often have a fry up. Maybe, I can't even remember the last time we had a fry up. Is it maybe 6 months ago, maybe? So yeah, we don't often have fry ups. So yeah, bacon, sausage, egg, mushrooms, yeah, the works. So yeah, got tidied up from that. The kitchen was a mess. So yeah, then we had something to do with our youngest for his college, his not necessarily his application, but they needed some extra information and stuff like that. So we had that to do for him, and then yeah, I came here to record for you guys. So yeah, that is the finish of August. So I then need to work out my September plans. So that is going to be my next video. So after I finish this one, I'm going to get straight and record my September plans. So you'll get this video today, my late Flosstube. Again, I do apologise. I was just so tired. And then tomorrow, being the 1st of September, you will get the September plans video. So I have seen some things online that I'm going to share with you guys. So let me just grab a quick drink. So, yes, I have seen some things online. Get rid of that. So, the R2C Facebook group put their freebies out. So they say, here is the July and August freebies for the R2C group. So the first one is Melchi's Fruit, and then the second one is the Fantasy Owl. But the Fantasy Owl comes in 3 different sizes as a thank you for the sale that they had just had, and yeah, everybody that had bought charts and things like that. So they put the owl out in 3 different sizes. So here we go. So that's the mushy like mountains, and then they put the owl in 3 different sizes. So the mini, the regular, and the large. So I did pick up the owl. I got the regular size, which is the standard size for an R2C piece. But like I said, they had the mini and the large. So I picked up the regular, this one, the regular size, and this is 200 by 300. And I usually do full coverage on 16 count, which is 12.5 by 19 inches, or 32 centimetres by 48 centimetres. So like I said, I picked up the regular size, but there is the 3 different. So if you'd like to go over to the R2C Facebook group, you will find those freebies there. Next, I did see that Cross Stitch for Everyone was having a sale also. The post just says half off sale, and it says no tariffs on digital files. So a lot of companies have been posting about the tariffs to ship things, you know, printed patterns and things like that. So yeah, they're just specifying that there's no tariffs on the digital charts. So, but yeah, Cross Stitch for Everyone was having a 50% off sale. You will have to go and look and see if it is still on, see if it still applies. Then I saw something else as well this morning. I thought I screenshotted it, but it doesn't look like I did. There was another one of the big, oh, I can't remember. So there was the Cross Stitch for Everyone, and then there was another full coverage company was having a sale as well. 25, oh, Tilton Crafts, they're having a 25% sale. Yeah, that was the other one that I saw. Then I did see Shannon Christine Designs has posted a freebie. She says, after much needed downtime, we are back into the swing of things. Expect a lot of new designs and content as we approach the busy part of the year. I will be announcing a few new exciting things in the coming weeks. In the meantime, check back every Friday for a new personal use chart for the next little while. You won't want to miss them. So this is the small poison mug. Potion? Not poison. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, poison. Small mug, anyway. So this is on the Shannon Christine Facebook page. So, yes. So Shannon Christine Designs Facebook group. Words today are difficult. And then lastly, Zana Cross Stitch has offered a free to download chart. This is, I think it's just called Roses. She says, let's celebrate the last days of summer with this free cross stitch pattern. It can be downloaded from the website. It says, add to cart, provide your email to get the download link, no payment details required. So, this is Zana Cross Stitch Roses. There we go. Roses on a beach. Very pretty. So yeah, Zana Cross Stitch. So it's on the website, free to download. Then what's this one? Oh, I did see this on Facebook as well. It says this stitcher runs on lots of coffee. Yes, this stitcher runs on lots of coffee. Very much applies to me, and yeah, some of you also, I'm sure. So yes, sometimes I will screenshot, cross stitch related bunnies sometimes. Is there anything else? I don't think so. No, I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, that is everything for this time. So like I said, we are at the end of August. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this video uploaded and for you guys to see, and then I will get on to my September plans. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.